a lot of things going on down in Tampa Bay right now, especially during training camp, and really the last few weeks have been nothing short of eventful, and at the center of it all somehow is Shiloh Sanders and Desmond Watson. And look, I don't really know how we got here because I thought we were going to be talking about Baker and how he can put up 4,000-yard seasons and the addition of Emeka Egbuka, but all the headlines have been Shiloh and Desmond, so I definitely want to talk about it. And Shiloh, outside of his brother Shedeur, has kind of become one of the most intriguing stories of training camp throughout the NFL, whether it's the plays he's making, the energy he's bringing, or the way the city is kind of rallying around him in a way. He has a lot of lovers, he has a lot of haters, but nonetheless, people are paying attention. The dude is everywhere right now, and if you haven't been paying attention, if you've been living under a rock to what's been happening in Tampa, you're missing out because this is starting to feel like one of those stories that actually kind of matters. So yeah, in this video, I don't really have an agenda. I just kind of wanted to rant and talk about everything that's been going on with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because I haven't really covered them so far. I haven't made a video about training camp like I have for a lot of other teams, which is kind of ridiculous the more that I think about it. But yeah, a lot to unpack here. But before I do begin, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, and your support truly means the world. Alright, so first off, let me be clear. Shiloh Sanders is not some guaranteed roster lock right now. He was an undrafted free agent at the end of the day, and there were people calling him a bum before he even showed up to camp. You can go back to the end of the Colorado season and see it. Shiloh wasn't handed anything. He's been grinding, trying to cut down his 40 time, working on his game, doing whatever he can to get a shot, and now he's showing up in Tampa and he's making plays and he's connecting with the fans, and that stuff matters. That kind of energy really matters. We saw it just this week. He had a pass breakup in one of the practices, then he followed it up by flying downhill from a single high safety look and making a play on the quarterback. Obviously it's camp and you can't hit the QB, but the effort and the timing and the speed, it's all been there. On one of the plays that's really stood out from camp, according to some of the reports I'm reading, he squared up and made the kind of non-contact thud play that turns heads, and that's what you want from a safety that's trying to stand out. And then there's just the charisma part of things. Shiloh is out there high-stepping after plays. Obviously he has a huge brand, being in the Sanders family. He's been signing autographs after practice, staying late to kind of chop it up with fans, and not everybody loves it. Some people see it as showboating, but I'm personally not one of them, because let's be real, this is training camp in the Florida heat. These dudes are grinding out there, the pads are on, and it's that part of camp where the days start dragging. If a guy wants to bring some energy, you gotta let him. If anything, that spark is what keeps camp from getting stale.